A very good morning to all of you and welcome everyone to Grade Up. Today we are going to be discussing the important current affairs for the 24th of March 2021. So with that said, let me first introduce myself to you and then we can obviously proceed with the session. So my name is Rabia and I am basically your polity and current affairs expert. I have over 4 years of teaching experience and I've mentored many students in my life. This is just to let you know that you're in safe hands and for you to give you that feeling of security that yes, you're going to ace your exams. We are going to be discussing 20 current affairs on a daily basis such that you can actually go through these questions, test yourself, and definitely you need to do this after you read the daily news. You can follow any newspaper, whether it's the Hindu, whether it's the Indian Express, whatever you're comfortable with. I would obviously recommend Hindu or Indian Express to you because obviously if you cover these two papers, you will be able to, get into the shoes of any entrance examination of India. Okay. That's it. Let us start off. Now, as of now, I just wanted to make you an offer. If you see this, we have a flat 30% and an extra 40% off for Grade Up Super. Now, the benefits of Super are many. Number one, you do get your structured courses. Number two, whatever courses you're getting is absolutely relevant from your exam point of view. You use the code extra 40 to basically avail this offer. Now, that said, let us start with the questions of the day. What edition of National Film Award announced this year, 2021? 65th, 66th, 67th, or 68th? See, the answer to this question is obviously the 67th National Film Award. So this film award is announced in Delhi with the honors for films for the year of 2019. It is organized by Directorate of Film Festivals and it comes under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Priyadarsham Malayalam epic Marakkar, Lion of the Arabian Sea, that is headlined by Mohanlal, won the Best Feature Film. Manoj Bajpayee was honored for Bhosle, Dhanush for Asuran, Kangana Ranaut for Panga and Manikarnika, Vijay Sethupathi and Pallavi Joshi won the Supporting Actor Awards, while director Sanjay Puran Singh Chauhan was awarded with the Bahattar Hooray. Okay, now let's go on to the next question. Which of the film awards come under which of the following ministries? We've just discussed this answer. Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and obviously Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So obviously we just discussed it. Answer is A, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Okay. Perfect. We've already discussed this. Now, which film has won the Best Feature Film Award at the 69th Film Award ceremony? Okay, so we have just discussed this again. Big Smile. Obviously, answer you all know. It's C. Marakkar, Lion of the Arabian Sea, which is a Malayalam movie. Okay, next question. Which of the following, for which movie has actor Manoj Bajpayee been conferred the Best Actor Award for 67th Film Award ceremony? So again, we have again discussed this. So there's one page of information, guys, which is actually holding so much information. So you can answer so many questions. This kind of questioning can actually happen. So there might be a passage and they might ask you questions, ghuma phira ke from all directions. They might ask you a question. So this is a 360 coverage of a topic. The answer here is B. Bhosle. Okay. All right. Who has been conferred the Gandhi Peace Prize for year 2020? Gandhi Peace Prize. Okay. Is it Sultan Qaboos bin Said Al Said, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Donald Trump, or Yohei Sasakawa? So, okay, have a look at the options. Obviously, the answer to this question is Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Let's discuss about Mujibur Rahman. He's a very well-known character. Okay. Obviously, the Gandhi Peace Prize was conferred on Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And okay. Now, this prize is an annual award given by the Government of India since 1995, the 125th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation. It is open to all people regardless of nationality, race, language, caste, sex or creed. You give 1 crore rupees, a citation plaque, and an exquisite traditional handicraft handloom item. So this it is chaired by the Prime Minister and it comprises of two ex officio members, the CJI and leader of opposition party. Okay. Now question number 6. PM Narendra Modi launched the Jal Shakti Abhiyan Catch the Rain campaign on World Water Day 2021 for rainwater harvesting. The campaign will be implemented from which of the following dates? So the answer here is obviously D, 22nd March to 30th November. Okay, so you're going to see, and obviously it's a 9-month campaign, okay, which is going to catch the rainwater not only from the southwest monsoon but also from the retreating monsoon season. We are trying to campaign water, so hence the large period. Okay, so Jal Shakti Abhiyan, we are going to catch the rain for conserving water. Stress that every penny of Manrega funds need to be spent on rainwater conservation. This will, and it will happen in both urban and rural areas. We will be having pre-monsoon and the monsoon period. We are going to aim water conservation at grassroots level. That is the best part of Jal Shakti Abhiyan. Let's move on to the next question. Renowned personality Sagar Sarhadi has recently passed away. He was a veteran what? Is it A, screenwriter, B, music director, C, choreographer, or is it D, actor? Yes. So the answer to this question is A. He was a screenwriter. He is that person who's written the movie Silsila, very one of my favorite movies. Kabhi Kabhi, Bazaar. He passed away a few days back. He's an Urdu playwright. Okay, you're going to see that very renowned stars have actually worked in his movies. For example, you talk about Amitabh Bachchan and Rakhi. You talk about Sri Devi and Rishi Kapoor. Okay, you talk about Chopra. All of them have been over here. Now let's go on to the next question. Under whose chairmanship the Reserve Bank of India has announced the setting up of a standing external advisory committee to evaluate application of universal banks and small finance banks? Is it B. Mahapatra, Shamla Gopinath, T.N. Manoharan, or Revathi Iyer? Okay, what are the options for these questions? Alright, so the answer here is B. Shamla Gopinath. The Reserve Bank of India has announced the setting up of an SEAC to evaluate obviously universal banks and small finance banks. It is under former Deputy Governor Shamala Gopinath. It will stay for 3 years and will have 4 other members. Okay, you don't need to actually remember the name of the 4 members. Just remember what the SEAC is all about and who is it being held with, what is the tenure. That's it. Okay. Next question. Under whose chairmanship the Government of India has set up a high-level task force to lay a roadmap for the enforcement of contracts? Rajiv Kumar, Amitabh Kant, P.K. Saraswat, or Rajiv Maharishi? Okay. So the answer here is A. Rajiv Kumar. Now let's move on to the next. Okay. So Rajiv Kumar, as you know, is going to lay a roadmap for the enforcement of contracts. So it will give the task force is going to give its recommendations for a policy framework for enforcement of contracts, and the task force on conciliation mechanism will give its recommendation for an effective coalition mechanism. Let's move on to the next question. Under whose chairmanship the Government of India has set up a high-level task force to lay a roadmap for coalition mechanism? Again, it is connected to the last question. So the answer here is B. Amitabh Kant. Okay. So Amitabh Kant will go lay a roadmap for the conciliation mechanism, a move aimed at fast-tracking infrastructure development in the country. Okay. Who has been named the Treasury Secretary by US President-elect Joe Biden? Is it A. Kamala Harris? Is it B. Neera Tandon? Is it C. Kumud Srinivasan? Or is it D. Janet Yellen? So what are the four? What is the answer out of the four? Perfect. So the answer here is D, Janet Yellen. Okay. Okay. Now, the former Federal Reserve Chairperson Janet Yellen has been named the Treasury Secretary by US President elect Joe Biden. Okay. So, this is done. Now, let's move on to the next question. When was the Indus Water Treaty signed, which is usually always featured in the news between India and Pakistan? Is it A 1947, B 1951, C 1954, or D 1960? The answer obviously is 1960. It's the only treaty in the world that has ever been signed by the World Bank. First of all, that's the news. It's a very first treaty so that the sanctity of it can be maintained. It was signed by Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister of India, and obviously Ayub Khan. So you're going to see that these are the six tributaries of the Indus. Now let's move on to question number 13. White Tiger is a book written by R.K. Narayan, B. Shobha De, C. Khushwant Singh, or D. Is it Arvind Adiga? What is the answer to this question? So yes, the answer here is D. Arvind Adiga. Okay. Obviously, he won the Man Booker Prize for this book in 2008. Who has been appointed as the first female CEO of Citigroup? Karen S. Lynch, Jane Fraser, Julie Sweet, or Kathy Warden? Okay. What is the answer to this question? Who has been appointed as the first female CEO of Citigroup? So the answer here is B. Jane Fraser. She will be the first female to head this group. Citigroup is a US based group. Okay, who is the new CEO of Boeing? Okay, Dennis Muhlenberg, Dave Calhoun, Gregory Smith, or Larry Kellner? Yes. So the answer to this question is B. Dave Calhoun. Okay. Who has been sworn in as the new president of Taiwan? Chen Qing-jen, Lin Chuan, Tsai Ing-wen, or Ma Ying-jeou? So, yes, the answer is Tsai Ing-wen. Obviously, this is something which has been recently in news. She is the leader of the Democratic Progressive Party, and it favors independence from China. So there's a lot of, if I'll say water which is going to boil off. Now let's talk about question number 70. Who has been appointed as the chairman for the National Stock Exchange? Pinaki Chandra Ghosh, Girish Chandra Chaturvedi, Arnav Goswami, or Siddhi Chaudhary? This answer is actually very obvious. We obviously have heard of Girish Chandra Sen, many steps that he's taken towards stabilization of stocks in India. So yes. Okay. Now, who has been appointed as the chairman of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited? The chairperson of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Kaushik Chatterjee, S. Gopalakrishnan, Kiran Karnayak, or R. Madhavan? Yes. So the answer here is D. R. Madhavan. Okay. Who has been appointed as the president of the International Olympic Committee until 2025? Jacques Rogue, John Croats, Juan Antonio Samaranch, Thomas Bach. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Okay. So with that, we come at an end of the session. So today, as you see, uh we have a new crash course coming forward for our entrance examinations for your BBA and Hotel Management 2021 exams. In case, guys, you have any doubts with the same, please feel free to call up our counselors on the number given on your screen. So obviously, these people are really going to help you out with your BBA preparation. With that, guys, we come to an end with the session for today. And in case you have any more doubts, again, I'm reiterating myself, please do call up our counselors. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.